This podcast is rated R for restricted. Under 17 requires accompanying parent or adult guardian. Mission 250.
Welcome to the Mission 250 podcast, guys. We're really running out of movies here. We got like 4 left, I think. Maybe 3.
We'll be fine.
We'll be fine. And so this week, just to kick right into it, we're watching The Dark Knight Rises. Last week we watched The Dark Knight. This movie was rated number 62 way back when we froze it in 2016, but we wanted to watch it in order, and we knew that The Dark Knight was number 4 at the time. It's number 3 now, so we kind of put a pause on it, brought it back, and now we're watching it. And now it's been, 10 years? Some shit like that? A really long time since we watched Batman Begins?
Yep.
Yeah, wow.
And now this movie has dropped a little bit to number 75. During the course of this podcast, we'll try to answer the question, is it still too high? The answer is yes.
That's right.
All right, guys. We'll talk to you next week.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah. All right, so everyone's got their little clocks up, all right?
Yep.
Let's go with TC first. TC, 20-second spoiler-free review for those few folks who haven't seen this movie.
Oh, man, let's see. There's not too much to say. I just thought this one wasn't as good as the last one.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to be polite. And I think my biggest gripe is that he's such a sad sack.
Why are you trying to be polite, TC? Who is
so
this?
mopey.
It's not a good movie. I mean, it just...
Yeah.
That's fine.
I'm trying to get 20 seconds without going nuts, but yeah.
Okay, you'll save the nuts for the episode. Got it.
Right.
John, what do you got?
Yeah, just all the same stupid flaws where everybody's just living in the moment. Plot be damned, motivations be damned, and then also just some of the worst edited action scenes over and over. Holy crap. I was like, did they have to edit this because they wanted a lesser rating or something? Because, oh my God, some of the jerky editing and mismatch of sound and action it's astonishing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my turn. This movie, it's crazy how it's so high. I feel like The Dark Knight just carried it to this spot. This movie, it's everything about it is bad. It's like there is a lot of the issues from The Dark Knight is in this one, but it doesn't have the character. Bane is so much worse of a character than Heath Ledger's Joker, and nothing brings it forward. It is
not even close to being as cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess maybe it's because Heath Ledger just set the bar too high, but it's just so long, too. I don't know why it had to be that long.
And it's so pointless.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, the way that it wraps up, I'm like, that's fucking stupid. I remember it vaguely, but I just remember thinking, it didn't bother me the last time, but this time it bothered me. I'm like, oh my God, he's going to go to that fucking cafe. That is such
Everyone is so dumb. Everyone's so dumb in these movies. The two guys who had the Batwing thing, and somehow Morgan Freeman's character, Fox or whatever, didn't know that there was a pilotless, auto drive for the plane. And Bruce Wayne
auto
did it.
Drive?
And there's
Tesla boy.
I don't know, but the Fox guy didn't know, but these mechanics fucking knew. And they knew there was autopilot. They didn't put the pieces together that he probably put it into autopilot and survived the blast.
It doesn't.
There are people that know.
You know what?
We're doing this again, guys. I'm sorry. We're talking about all the stupid parts.
You know that film Memento? That really characterizes how they are able to manage plot. They are just living in the moment each time, in the fucking moment. It's whatever we want to do for this moment, or maybe we'll set something up for the next moment. Maybe a couple times we'll have one moment at the beginning that we want to set up for a moment at the end. But otherwise, everything is just in the instant. Things are happening. People are saying things just for the instant there.
Are you blaming Memento for how nonsensical this trilogy is, John?
I'm actually saying Memento is really getting at the way these guys work. It's that's really how they are. You know? Mm-hmm. It's it might as well be...
Watch Batman Begins again. Batman Begins is not like that.
No, I know.
It
had a much more streamlined script, I know. But man, this is just...
Dude, people come and go in this movie fucking crazy. People can teleport across the earth in a second.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
They know where everybody is at all times for some reason. They don't try to explain it.
You know, it's the same.
And how annoying was Michael Caine?
Oh my God. Dude.
What was
There's
that?
so many worse
I don't remember
parts
it
of
being
this movie.
that fucking stupid.
He's stupid and he's wrong. And he's wrong and he breaks up with Batman, but at the end we're supposed to feel okay because he left. He broke up with Batman, he left, and then Batman did the thing went
to the cafe.
Fucking he told him not to do. Yeah. So then he did it anyway, and he saved the fucking city because he was wrong. And then he meets him at the end. He gives him a smile.
What's with all the crying?
He wants an Oscar.
know.
I don't know.
I don't know, man.
Alfred, that's the name I was going for.
None of it makes
It's too,
any
too
sense.
pissed off.
And honestly, just like you said, the antagonist was not good.
No.
So it was at least
It seemed scary sometimes. Like they had a good sometimes he was intimidating, but not very often. And his voice was so
Oh
ridiculous.
yeah,
The way they mixed it was terrible.
It's probably outdates you guys, but it's Katharine Hepburn from On Golden Pond. It's like, you boys are out there going what? Or drunken Patrick Stewart. I don't know.
Like way overacted,
it's
not
just-
necessary. And yeah.
His voice is like totally just ADO'd over. It's not like in the environment
there's no mix.
at all.
There's
right?
no mix. It's like it pushes to the front of the screen and it's so fucking distracting.
Because there's no other way to do it, right? You're not going to record him in that fucking
I
thing.
guess, but you should at
Well,
least
you record
fucking,
him in that thing and then put it in a room, put it in a space.
fucking throw
make
some
it sound like he's in
reverb
a
on there,
space.
man.
Yeah.
How hard could that be? Just
Yeah,
something.
it is so
man. It's like-
distracting. He
I
talks.
mean,
and
yeah,
it's like,
what the hell? I mean, fuck them, right?
I mean, come on, man. I know that.
what do you
dude.
guys even do for work? I mean,
right.
Jesus.
I'm serious. That's what it feels like at times.
So you want no verb on his voice? You want no verb?
Yeah, I want it
Are you
flat.
sure?
So you want it flat all the way.
You want it flat all the way.
that's
Won't
what I
that be
want.
distracting?
heavy effects, no verb.
Right.
Straight
You
up on the
want
mic.
It's so that it's like he's there inside
Right,
your
he's
brain.
in the theater
Yeah.
sitting by
Yeah.
you. Is what I don't know, but man, it was every single time it was distracting. And there's one
And you
time
couldn't really hear him most of the time too.
He
the
did
way he
get
talks.
jacked though, huh?
Oh, yeah.
I was like impressed. I was like, damn, he fucking bulked up for
Yeah,
this one.
yeah.
'Cause he didn't stay that way.
Can't stay that way.
I mean, how hard? Yeah, it's
Too
gotta
much.
be
Too many
steroids.
stakes.
No, but
Too many
all
steroids.
all the talk about there's interesting things in the moment, but it's all just shit because they just
There isn't,
turn-
John. Not even in this one.
I'm
There's no
saying,
interesting
I'm
things.
saying there, you can see potential, like potential ideas about the poor uprising against the rich and things like that. That could be interesting. They could be that it could make for some interesting plot dynamics with the villains maybe not being such villains all the time and all of that. But no, it's just all just bullshit because it all just they spin on a dime to do whatever it is they want to do within that given scene for any of their characters. Oh, they're a good guy. Oh, they're interested in class warfare. Oh, they're just evil shitheads. Just whatever. It's just like on a dime, just can be whatever they think they want it to be, and that's just
Why?
oh.
If Bane wanted to blow up the city,
no. See,
why didn't he just blow up the city?
Here you
and
go.
just not fuck with it.
See,
that's the
no,
thing.
No,
I'm going
dude,
to tell
Danny,
you.
don't bother. It's not.
just the
it's
guy.
not necessary.
with
Danny.
Nolan's
What's his plan?
film,
What's Bane's plan, John?
I know.
Explain
Look,
to me.
I know, but we had this with fucking Inception. It doesn't even deserve to be questioned because none of it makes sense. None of it even tries to make sense. So why, if you're questioning it, why did it just all doesn't matter. None of it matters.
I think it tries to make sense. I think Inception, it gets away with it because that movie I also think tries to make sense, but it's a dream world, so there's dream logic involved.
but it
this
allows
is supposed
us-
to be a story.
Yeah, but it
doesn't make
have
any
it.
fucking
But no,
sense.
you're right. No, the whole point was from day, arguably all of that stuff, maybe it's just, you could say maybe for all those characters, all that stuff, all that talk is just a smokescreen. And they're all going to blow up the city, and they all were going to do that. The whole point was to blow up the city. Everything else is just posturing to sort of stall and delay and whatnot. But I don't even know if that's really what's happening or not, because they seem to be believing what they're saying at certain points in time. But the twist.
And honestly, I wasn't that impressed by they set charges everywhere and it all blew up in a circle. I think they were hoping that would land a lot more than it did, because it didn't. I remember thinking, oh, so that's what they were doing, not being oh shit, they want you to be oh my god, that happened.
Yeah, right.
He blew up the whole city.
Yeah, I mean,
and then I didn't get
No,
that.
I mean,
just
you get,
kinda was yeah.
it very different than
people
the
survived.
Joker
It
scene.
didn't look good. It
No,
just
no,
kind of
right.
looked stupid.
Yeah. But remember, the hospital blowing up scene was great with the Joker in the previous movie.
Right.
That was
In
a
comparison.
good spectacle, right? Where you're like, whoa, and it just kept
Yeah.
building. It was good.
Well, there was something unique about it. You haven't seen it. This was just I saw dirt fly up.
Yeah,
in the air
it really
in a
didn't
circle.
look that impressive with the bridges just going.
No.
The football field was supposed to be the hospital scene, but there was just too much CG in
Yeah.
that scene for
It-
and they
yeah.
did a lot of it practically, but the whole collapsing of the field part was all
practical.
CG.
It seems so ridiculous too that it was
that the guy was just outrunning the fucking ground and he
Right.
didn't notice there was bombs go
I'm gonna get touchdown. I'm gonna
what?
get touchdown. Jerry, it's Jerry. No, this is my moment. Nobody's taking my moment from me.
It's just so dumb. Every second of this movie, every second,
yeah.
I'm just why are they doing it like this? This is dumb. It is so dumb. I can't take it.
Right.
This was
So
the hardest watch we've had in a
was
long
like
time.
the whole plane sequence was so stupid. But
All right, let's go through it. Why didn't they take the bags off of their heads?
first, right? Why did
Yeah,
they?
right.
Let's
I
back
know.
up even further.
I thought the same thing.
Why put
Yeah.
people?
Who's fucking taking this guy on the
Right,
plane?
right.
Hey, random person,
Right.
I'll believe you. Yeah, let's take that
these
on the
guys are
plane.
coming along. Okay,
What?
cool. Let's have more guys with bags on their head. That's fine on my plane. That sounds good.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to have a
There's
big
other guys-
spectacular like confrontation moment while I'm flying. Because that's a great time to do that sort of shit. You know.
And also,
how
did Bane know to wait until he was going to be the last one picked? Like he waited for the other two guys. There was three guys.
Right.
They got picked, and then Bane started
Right.
talking after the
How
first
come
two
he
guys
was
got
number
picked. How the fuck
three,
did he
right?
plan that?
All stupid.
You couldn't
Yeah,
have
it's
picked
just
that.
unbelievable. It's not real.
No.
You know, it doesn't have any realism.
but the
to
and
it
the
Plus,
first-
why
whatsoever.
did they need to be on the plane in the first place? Didn't they have another
international
plane?
air? You
No,
know,
they
the
had another
rules
plane
don't
shoot
apply.
shit down. They had guys come and attack it from the outside,
Right.
and the guys on the outside did everything,
Right.
and they could have jumped with them. They didn't need to be on the plane in the first place.
No. And yeah. Anyway,
true.
And what the fuck were they even doing? Why did they need to pretend like this
don't-
guy died in the crash? And people, do they check blood?
Right.
Can you put blood into one guy's body and they check the blood?
And
And it's like, it's
that's-
just one
that's the
guy,
thing.
and it's this one guy. They'd be like, why is there two types of blood in here? And why am I checking the blood? It's a flaming pile of thing. Well,
Right.
let's check
And
his
this guy's
teeth.
dental
We don't check the
records
blood.
don't check
we check
out,
the teeth.
right?
Yeah. Every single second of it is just like what you're like creating your own stupid reality.
Yeah.
Like everyone's a fucking idiot, and we're just gonna believe all of your random logic every step of the way.
Yeah, it is all
Yep,
it is
the
all
train
totally
wreck.
ridiculous. But and then the first like the action edit that really was so bad was the CIA guy takes the gun if he's going to shoot. It looks like he's going to shoot that guy in the head. The gun does not shoot.
When is this?
He's like about to throw the first guy out of the plane.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right?
Yep.
And he takes the gun. The gun's by his head. He appears to shoot the gun. The gun makes no movement. There's no smoke or flash of the gun. It's not pointing at his head at all. And then he pushes him out of the plane as if he shot him in the head and pushed him out of the plane. But that's not what he did. But then he talks as if he shot the guy in the head. But he didn't. He didn't.
Well, he doesn't push anyone out the plane, right?
Doesn't that first guy get pushed out of the plane? He's like,
No,
he didn't fly so
saves.
good.
He pretends to shoot him and then he keeps them on the plane.
Oh, is that what he did? I have no fucking.
Yeah.
I was not at that point. I was like, I didn't even see the gun went off.
At that point, 5
I was
minutes
like-
into the movie,
I was like, the gun sound
And right
went
at the
off.
beginning, I was kind of like, "Fuck this thing."
There
yeah,
was no
right.
smoke, and when I'm seeing like you, I mean, okay, fine. I know you can't fucking do a plot, and there's not going to make any sense with anything that makes logical sense. But you at least could get the action shot right. I mean,
Nope.
But then no, there's like lots of these things where the action isn't matching the sound, or there's like Catwoman is when she's walking into the prison, she does something to a guy's hands, and it's
the cartwheel.
yeah, but you don't see what happened. You don't. The sound is off. You don't actually kind of see what happened, and it just all.
Oh, she
looks
twisted
like,
his hands 180 degrees.
Yeah, but I
or
didn't
like
see it,
360.
right?
Obviously, she did a cartwheel.
I
So
know.
she held onto his wrist. She did the flip, and the wrist came with
but
her.
I
Obviously,
didn't
John, come on.
Right, I didn't
Because that's how wrists work. That's how.
That's cool.
Bodies
But I had no
work.
idea what happened. It was also disconnected. I didn't see that. That's what happened. I was again like, did they edit that out because they were worried about an R
You
rating?
stopped paying attention as soon as the damn thing started. It was like first title came up, and you're like, "Nope."
Oh, what
fuck
is this? A fucking
movie.
plane? I fucking hate this. God damn it.
Oh, that's right. They're on the fucking plane.
Holy
God
crap.
damn.
Yeah, they're on a plane because planes are cool.
I was born in the darkness. Let's get some good Bane impressions. What do you guys got?
I was born in the darkness.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. John, what do you got?
You don't understand the podcast. It's a fucking horse.
Are you Mr.
I
Ed?
was born in a barn. You don't
You're a
know what
horse.
it's like to not be, to feel the grass under your hooves.
I didn't expect Mr. Ed to come with that.
Fucking
No,
it
but
might
it's a
as
good
well
time.
fucking be. It's just
timing.
so fucking weird.
I mean, do you think it was annoying to have to do that the entire movie?
Yeah, he's,
Like,
he's,
as the
he's
actor,
obviously
like, some
sitting in
your
the couch.
spirit
So
or your
and
body.
yelling at-
stage, and he says hello.
I don't know. He's maybe just really drunk, just sitting on the couch because it was all ADO anyway. So I don't know. Man.
ADR?
ADO. ADO is Azure DevOps. That's a whole other nightmare. Yeah, ADR.
It is an acronym, so
Yeah.
I'm not that stupid.
It's
I'm not
an
an idiot.
acronym. Yeah, it's just so
Sorry.
it's so ingrained in his skull. that it
yeah.
know, came out by
It
accident.
did.
Yeah.
Man, yeah. I mean, the twist, I kind of didn't mind the
what
twist.
twist?
Did you like the twist?
That Miranda was
Yeah, it was bad.
Ra's al Ghul's
Yeah.
kid, and it was
I
one
didn't,
find
I
out.
didn't see it
No.
coming. I was kind
I
of
mean,
like, hey.
I didn't care at that point. It was 2 hours and
yeah,
40 minutes in or whatever. I was
Yeah.
so over it.
And she just talked and talked and talked and talked
Yeah.
and talked.
I was more annoyed at that scene. They're like, there's a bomb about to go off, and they're all just crouching around in a room
Bane's
having a little conversation.
Bane's just
talk.
standing back there all defeated. I'm Bane. I got beat up. Now I'm going to stand here and I get run over by a motorcycle. Whee! It's going to happen real fast. You got to watch, though. Watch it. I'm going to die real quick. You might miss it. I've been a big deal till fucking now. You're going to miss it. Just run him over with the motorcycle. No one cares about Bane anymore.
Is that how he died? I don't even remember that happening.
Catwoman comes in on the motorcycle and like
Joker.
shoots him or something. He just flies off the screen and no more Bane.
Oh, yeah. It's freaking Catwoman comes out of literally nowhere with the Batmobile or the Bat pod or whatever the fuck they call it. Shoots him with a missile.
Yeah.
Where did Miranda come from? Bane was in there, or Batman and Bane were having a little fight. Miranda comes from nowhere and stabs him in the back. How does Batman get stabbed? This is the stupidest thing ever. He's Batman. He gets punched, kicked, he gets stabbed all the time. He takes a tiny little knife. She stabs him and he's almost dead.
Right, just like that. He's oik. And meanwhile, she stabs you almost dead. He's just going to sit there for a long time, too.
He's like, oh, I thought we were best friends. We had sex.
Oh,
God damn
okay.
it.
You stabbed me. I think that buys you at least 15 minutes of monologuing.
What was that? What the fuck was
Does
that?
that mean nothing? Nothing at all.
I think, okay, let's talk. Tell me your backstory now. You got my attention.
So many dumb parts. One of the dumbest parts for me was when he escaped because he learned to not fear. I thought he didn't fear anyway.
I'm telling you, the whole I'm a sad sack thing.
It was
I just
miserable
don't
to
like it.
watch.
No,
Yeah,
he
it,
had
was
to fear.
It wasn't entertaining at all.
He didn't fear death. He wanted to die, but then he didn't fear. But it's the same fucking.
But he was afraid of heights, so he couldn't make the jump.
He wanted to die, but he didn't want to die in the right way.
Because fear actually prevents you from doing something physical?
I don't know.
I don't think so. You're just supposed to buy into all this bullshit. Nolan's like, oh, yeah, it's true. Write it.
Well, you got to
Put it
climb
down,
without the
Jonathan.
rope. That's how you really do it, which is also
No, I heard that
stupid.
one was true. Just put it in.
Right.
It's fine.
Yeah, I'm going to climb without
You jump
the rope.
farther when you're not scared. It's real.
Yeah, you had to really be scared to do it right. So that's what climbing without the rope managed to do it, even though that's really stupid. He's like, fuck no, I'm going to have the rope. I'll try it 10 times. I don't know.
Also, you wouldn't survive that rope fall.
That's probably true.
If you had a broken back. Also, they broke his back and his vertebrae came out of his back.
Yep.
They dragged him by hand across the fucking desert, dropped him in a pit with a rope around his waist.
Right.
That can't help the situation. And then a guy in there
Just pokes it
punches
back
his
in.
back.
Yeah.
He hangs him from a rope, punches him in the
Yeah.
back, and he's like, there you go. You're all set, buddy.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
like a guy who needs a battery. fucking
Dude,
pushed
spinal
back in.
surgery
It's a
is just
little
so
slot.
overrated in terms of thinking of its complexity. They really shouldn't get paid that much, really, honestly. It's really just, you just poke it back in and it's
You just
fine.
poke it. Oh, it's sticking out right there. I think it belongs where that hole is. I'm going to push it back into the hole, and you should be good to go,
Yeah,
bud.
good
All
to
right,
go.
now you can climb up and do the thing that only one other person could do. Okay.
Yeah.
This is how
Most
this
people
movie
would
works.
have nerve damage at this point, but you're Batman. You're okay.
I got diverted. I was trying to talk about the scene where he leaves, right? He leaves and he just heard on the television that all this shit is happening. So he got motivated that the city's going to shit.
Mm-hmm.
He's across the world. He climbs out of the hole and it cuts to Catwoman on a bridge in some random fucking place in Gotham.
How the
and Bruce
fuck
Wayne
did he get back
walks
in the
up
city?
on her.
Right. How the fuck did he get back in the city?
From the hole.
Yeah. It's the whole, he teleported.
And the first thing he does is go find Catwoman. However, he finds her
In the city.
How does he find her? I don't fucking know.
He's Bane.
But that
He
was
just knows.
That was
I
the
mean,
first thing that
honestly,
he
what it
does?
seemed like, right? It seemed just like, oh, they just know where people
It
are.
doesn't matter. You just,
Yeah.
There's no.
it's like, well,
doesn't matter.
they're
Yeah,
not even
but he
thinking
they
lost
have
all
some
his shit.
special skill.
Yeah.
he came to her because he wanted to give her the USB stick that she was looking for so she could erase her identity. Where did he get that?
And start
And
over.
how did he have it on him when he was in the fucking hole? And then he goes and finds her first because he needs her help to blow a hole in a tunnel.
Right. Can he do that?
Rubble pile? Can he fucking do that?
Yeah, he could have just done that.
What the hell is going on?
Because
there's so many things that are confusing in every second of this movie. It like I'm angry, guys.
Yeah.
I'm pissed.
It was not good.
Really
No.
bad. I
No.
agree. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know.
And it wasn't even fun. That's the thing, like TC's saying. It wasn't even like it was dumb and fun. It was miserable. It was like
was.
slow.
Well, it takes
and
itself so
sad
seriously,
and stupid.
right? It's like it's not even B movie fun. There's no like enjoyment out of it. I mean, yeah. I don't know. I thought I don't know. Like what's the highlight? What do you think's the best thing?
John, let's follow through. I want to hear what you have to say.
I'm trying.
I
was trying to think of something.
You know what?
Wait, I thought Anne Hathaway wasn't bad. I liked her character as Catwoman. I thought Anne Hathaway was kind of almost fun. I liked her character.
She was hot. She looked good in tight pants.
Yeah, I was gonna say actually, I was like, damn, that's just better looking than I remember.
Yeah,
I don't know.
See, I like. She seemed to do it pretty good. I thought.
She had the right attitude.
Yeah,
for
right.
The role.
I kind of liked it. That was she. There was a bit of fun in her character too.
I don't know if it was fun, but it was something.
Yeah.
Like when she put her stiletto heel on his neck.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah.
I bet Batman wishes that she did that to him, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
he is fucking the bad guys in this movie.
I wish if she would do it to me. You're lucky. You're lucky. I don't get anything. No one ever talks to me.
Did you hear the line of dialogue when he's sleeping next to the fire? The most stupidest cliche ever. Sleeping next to the fire with this Miranda girl, whatever the fuck her name is, and she's poking the fire to like stoke it, and he goes, "You're pretty good at that."
Oh, you're pretty good at that.
Oh yeah, you're really.
Yeah.
That's what I like. That's why I put you here. That's why I had sex in the rug in front of the fireplace, because this is what I like to do afterwards. Lay here, watch you poke the fire, and you're good at it.
You're pretty good at it.
But the thing is, John, I can't even tell if Anne Hathaway was good at all, because every situation she was in the movie, I was questioning why the fuck she was there.
Yeah.
What was she doing? Why was she there? The first scene, she became a caterer at Bruce Wayne's house. And her plan was to be selected as the one person to go and bring this special plate, as directed by Alfred, to Bruce Wayne's room. That's a part of her plan. That seems to be a part of her plan. How the fuck could she have known that was going to happen?
Dude, I mean, I appreciate that you want to do this, and I don't want to keep telling you the
and
same
then
thing.
afterwards, first, and then for a plot
John,
point,
we have a pod.
I know.
We have to do
There's
something.
so many things I want to talk about. So
I know,
she takes a fingerprint. She steals a fingerprint, and they give it, and Bruce Wayne gets his fingerprint used somewhere else. That happens, right?
It's for
Keep
the
that in
stock
back of your
trading. The
head.
stock trading stuff does this. Like
Yeah, stock trading. It uses. You can do it. You can steal a fingerprint and you can use it somewhere else.
Right.
The movie sets that up.
Yep.
Just keep that in your thoughts, because I'll get to that after this. But then when she steals a fingerprint, she leaves the house. She's just leaving because it happens to be the time she can leave. She walks out of the house, goes into the car of this politician dude. I don't know who the fuck it is. She happens to be like, this is a car. I'm going to get in. I'm going to take it. She ends up stealing that guy's phone and using it as a part of her plan to send the text message that gets the SWAT team to come to the people she's selling the fingerprint to. How is it planned?
It's not.
It's not planned.
No,
and the movie
it's
sets
not.
it up like it's all planned. It's like,
Right.
how the fuck were they going to do this if,
Like
these
if
lucky
you didn't
random
get that phone,
happenstances
what was the
happen?
backup plan?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It happens over and over again, and there's just so much shit in this movie, and you're not paying attention because it's so boring. It just glosses right by, and you're like, I guess it makes sense. I don't know.
I guess that's it.
I'm just going to
Yeah.
move on with my life is what I'm going to do. I can't really dwell on this
How much
too
more
much.
time is this? 2 hours more.
Yeah, right.
Shit. But the thing with the fingerprint I wanted to talk about
Yes.
is that they had to steal at least Fox, Morgan Freeman, and some other guy, I forget, down to the sewers so they could use their fingerprints to get the nuke.
The handprint there. That was like a
handprint.
handprint thing. Maybe
Sure.
his finger.
If
I
you
don't
can
know,
do a
but-
fingerprint, you
Palm
can do a
print,
fucking
palm
handprint.
print. I don't know.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
the exact
But
same
then
thing,
you got to
right?
it's harder to get the palm print. See, that's more sophisticated bit of technology right there.
They
you know?
could do it.
Hard to lift a whole
They
palm.
could
I
do
got.
it.
I'm making shit up because
You could just put a little plastic thing on your hand, going for a handshake. Bam! You got their entire hand on a little plastic film on your
You
hand.
should be in the movies, man. You should write movies, dude.
mean, really,
should be
yeah,
clever.
you should go hit
You
him
could
up.
Put like
I got a
one
better
and two
idea next
together,
time.
man. Because wow.
I
It
got
just blew
a
my
million
mind.
better ideas for this movie. I could go frame by frame in this movie and just be like, they should have done it like that. Would have made more sense.
Yeah. I don't.
I feel like they didn't know what they were doing at all.
I don't get it. I don't understand how it is like that. Are they telling themselves this is pretty good? We're doing a good job here. Because man, like that, I was so distracted by the editing after a while. I was like, holy shit! I can't believe they would let that sit. Where I thought that again, it seemed like they had to make some emergency cuts or something because it really looked so bad at times that it was like I can't believe anybody said this is good. Yep, this is good. Okay. Good job.
Because it's all they had. They for this movie, similar to The Dark Knight, is they prioritized real special effects, and that was the
Okay,
main
good
thing
for
they
them.
focused
I
on.
appreciate that. That's good.
Yeah, that's all they focused on. That's it.
Yeah.
Not the acting, not the story, not the edit.
Yeah. So hey, what about this edit? We got real special effects here. Yeah, but what about that? No, those you see those effects; those are real. But if you look over there, that guy just falls down for no reason. You got real effects. You see that explosion? That explosion was real.
Maybe you see how all the cops are real, though. You see, like, a guy fell down for no reason, but everybody in this shot is real, and the background is real, and even the bat the Bat. They call it the Bat. The flying Bat vehicle is called the Bat. Is real.
Oh.
Everything in the shot's real.
Doesn't look
but none of it makes sense. You don't think so?
But it's real.
Not really.
Yeah, that one it did look odd. It was an odd looking thing. I never quite could knew what to make of that
thought it was
thing.
definitely fake. I don't know.
It's real.
Yeah.
Almost entirely real.
That's cool.
The only shots of
It doesn't actually fly though, does it? What was it on a crane?
No, they had a couple of tricks. They had it on a crane. They had it on the back of a truck. They had it between two cranes on a wire. That was one of the ones where it flies away. They had it on a crane on a truck, so we could go up and down while I was driving down the streets. Mostly real.
Right.
The only time it wasn't real, they pointed out, was when it was landing on a building. And same with the Bat Pod, almost entirely real. The only times it wasn't real is when they went sideways and the wheels did the weird spinny thing. That was CG, but the rest of it was real. And they actually got a woman stunt driver this time to drive the second one because there was two.
Well, there was a lot more stunts on the bike this time. It seemed, but maybe.
It's funny that you say that because I walked away from this movie thinking it had a lot less action than The Dark Knight.
No, it was a lot more
I
talk.
thought there was more.
It felt like a lot more talking.
There was more
This
bike
movie
stuff. I thought, but maybe not.
They had romance shit in there.
That too.
I felt like The Dark Knight was action scene, talking scene, action scene, talking scene, back and forth the whole movie. This one was big plain action scene and 4 scenes of talking, and then
and subplot with a
scene.
romance, and subplot with
and lots of boohooing and lots of moping.
Yeah.
So
backstory about Bane that we don't give a shit about, and
the most miserable set you've ever seen, just a hole in the ground. We're going to spend an hour in this hole.
Yep.
Yeah.
So glad we watched it.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt's in this movie for some reason.
Yeah,
he was bad.
There's a lot of that.
Yeah. And it seemed
he looks awkward.
he
He seemed awkward there. I don't know. It just, poor guy. What can he do with the lines and the sequences that he's in? But he's still.
Oh, the dumbest logic ever in this. There's so many. I'm just going to keep bringing them up. He knows that Bruce Wayne is Batman because his character is an orphan.
He lost.
And Bruce Wayne is an orphan,
right.
and he saw Bruce Wayne.
Hey! As your mom and dad died. As your mom and dad died.
He
in
saw
front of you.
a sad orphan Bruce Wayne's face, right?
Right.
All he knows is Bruce Wayne is a sad orphan, and he's like, I'm a sad orphan.
Right.
That guy is
That's got
Batman.
to be where I went.
Yeah.
So by that logic that's stated in the movie, he is also Batman, and every sad orphan is Batman. That's how stupid.
You know what,
the logic
Danny?
of the
No,
movie
Danny,
is.
you've hit on something. Maybe we are all the sad orphans are all Batman. Dude, that's really deep.
That's right.
That's what Mr. Nolan. Right. You know what? This film, you with your this doesn't make sense, but this is symbolic, man. This is deep shit, all right? You just can't handle it. You're just going to get all you're going to get all the little plot things because you can't handle the deep truths of this film.
I don't know what to say to that.
I don't know.
This movie makes me sad,
I don't know whether to be
John.
offended or if that's
I think this movie reflects the movie-going audience where all this dumb shit is said minute after minute, and everyone's like, okay.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
That's good.
Yeah,
so this guy's a sad orphan, and he saw a sad orphan, so he knows Batman? Yeah, sure, I'll buy that.
Okay.
I won't think about it for more than half a second.
That's right.
What they said is what I believe. That's good. Explains a lot about the state of affairs, John, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We got a whole bunch of dumb people
I know.
watching movies.
Just living in the moment, man. All of us.
Yeah. Yeah. I sound like I'm on a high horse over here. I'm going to stay up on the high horse.
Stay up on the high horse.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
Got to stay up on the high horse. What else did you guys, were there any parts where you're like, that was good? Just that scene was good. I enjoyed that. Or a bit. I enjoyed that music. Or hey, that was some good acting right there.
Nothing's coming to mind.
I like Gary Oldman generally. But I don't still.
He was terrible in this. Well, he changed his character.
I
Why
know.
was he he was like a bad guy in this movie
I
almost.
know, but I still like Gary Oldman. I'm saying
He's good now, and
he's good in lots of things.
Apple.
Slow Horses.
Yeah,
he's good in lots of things. But yeah, he's He's.
Have you watched Slow Horses, John? I think we told you to watch it before.
I watched first 6 or 7 episodes. I liked it.
It's good.
It keeps getting better.
I'd say it takes a dip around season 2, but then at 3 and 4, it gets back to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
The recent episodes are the good stuff still.
Yeah.
So going back to Bane's plan, if they can take fingerprints off people and do these things, Bane could have stolen this guy like he does in the beginning. First of all, he could have stolen when they were still on the ground. Huge elaborate plan. The guy was on the ground. Why did they had enough money to buy a plane and to train these guys. They could have taken this guy on the ground. That would have been
Sure.
anyway.
Sure.
So they catch this guy anyway. He's the guy who can build the nuke from this reactor that Bruce Wayne built in secret.
There's only one, by the way.
There's only one guy that
Yeah.
knows how to do it, and there's only one
Sure.
reactor.
Right.
So they need the guy and they need the reactor.
Right.
And they need fingerprints or handprints to get the reactor to come out, I guess, which is dumb. Can't you like pull it out in another way? I don't fucking know.
I mean,
whatever.
why do you make it? That's really weird. You make this. Oh yeah, okay. We're gonna make this reactor, and it's portable, and it's a bomb.
Yeah, but you have to have one of these two guys' handprints to get it. Obviously, that's a safe enough
But it's
thing.
completely detachable, so that you can take it as a bomb. Because that there's no really other reason why you need that in a reactor. You should set it up and make it. Well, hey, if you detach it, then it diffuses itself and no longer becomes a bomb anymore. How about that? No, we want it to be a nice little roly-poly ball that is a portable bomb, so that we can have some interesting action sequences with it. Oh, and we're gonna have them drive instead of just fucking hiding it. We're gonna have them driving around in trucks. Because that's also would allow for some interesting action sequences. Oh, there's decoy trucks. That's fine. Yeah, so they're going to drive around trucks because, we'll have trucks.
And they got a bunch of Batmobiles. They got a bunch of Batmobiles because they stole everything.
Yeah. But, they could just...
Because the police officers are trapped in the sewers. They
could just go...
Every single cop.
Which is so
was
ridiculous.
trapped in the sewers.
Right?
We need everyone in the sewers. Everyone get in the sewers.
And they all went, right?
Yeah, they're like,
that's
okay,
stupid.
we're going in the hole. Okay, let's go in the hole.
Because that's what
All
you do. You don't send a special task force to go figure things out. No. We send the whole group. That's what you do. You send the whole army. You send the whole group. That's what you do.
And this goes back to, this is when like Gordon, Commissioner Gordon should have sent a special task troop when he's going and raiding this place that Catwoman's in. And there's two guys that go in the sewer. He's the first one in, which is stupid. Right. But he does go down there. And as soon as he gets knocked out and falls into the thing, the guy down there is like, we can't find him. There's like a million different holes he could come out of. And then immediately Joseph Gordon-Levitt's character finds him coming out of the hole. Right. So that's dumb, number one. Number two, they can't find this base. But they know the sewer system in Gotham, and they know where this outlet comes. If it's a web downstream, there's probably only one upstream.
No,
it's too big. It's too complicated.
The sewers is a big mystery. We got to send all 3,000 cops down there right now. All the cops.
That's not how pipes work. That's not how pipes work.
Most of them don't have any training to do this sort of thing.
It splits upstream. It splits upstream. There's just too much stupid shit in this movie. It's just impossible. Like none of it. It shouldn't exist. Yes. I can't believe someone wrote it down and had literally nothing in it make sense at all. So the reason they're in the sewers is because they can't find the base and they really want to find the sewer base.
Right.
So they send all the cops in to find the sewer base because it's really important to find the sewer base.
And you need 3,000 people to go find it. That's what you need.
Mm-hmm.
Send everybody. Dumb. That always
works. The more you talk about it, the more,
I know.
The less I like.
I'm trying to go along with Denny.
The cops were in the sewers during this football game, right? When Bane blew the football game up, the cops are all gone. So, like, Gotham's just like, well, there's no security, but, like, I want to watch some fucking football. So I'm going to continue living here, even though a terrorist is everywhere. The cops are all trapped in the sewer.
Were they trapped in the sewer as that's part of what happened as the stadium exploded? Like, that was all part of one big thing? It all happened all at once, or no? I wasn't following, but I thought it all
You could be right.
I thought it all
there was
happened
a couple
at once.
of explosions in this movie.
Yeah, I think it all happened at once. The stadium and the bridges and the cops being trapped. I think that was all, like, one thing.
You're probably right. The hard part about remembering what happens in this movie when is because there's no, like, I know stuff because it makes sense. I know where it begins and ends because I have, like, a through line, and if I forget something, I can go back, logically follow it through my memory and figure it out, right? This movie is just a bunch of random shit happening. I'm like, I don't know, what was the timestamp?
Yeah,
I'll have to go back and see when it fit into this fucking disaster puzzle.
Disaster puzzle. It's not even a puzzle. It's like a puzzle you can put together. This isn't a puzzle.
Yeah.
People, you should go online if you're curious. People defend the shit out of this.
Really?
Movie.
Really?
Yes.
I don't see how you could.
I don't either.
That nothing makes sense in these Christopher Nolan films is just a given, right? But then I would say like
this is the worst culprit. Would you say?
Oh yeah, but I would say like the other half is there's a whole lot of technical chops and interesting things to watch, and so that other half it's just so astonishing to me in this film in particular how that other half is not there, and it's bad. I can't think of a film with worse editing and worse actions in sense of like that we've seen. I don't know. I'm trying to think
this big budget.
What?
I mean, I don't know.
This
you could probably.
Budget, I guess
we didn't see the movie John Carter. That movie was supposed to be pretty bad. Remember that one?
Yeah.
There's probably a lot of other examples of like bloated
I'm just talking
big
about
budget.
like films that we've seen that that we've been watching
that are supposed to be good.
Yeah, I mean, okay, well, 28 years later or whatever that one was, we could, that
was bad.
That
That's
one,
true. Yeah.
that one was pretty homemade seeming, right? So, but
this one was a $230 million budget. So
I know.
Somebody should have been doing something.
Somebody wasn't paying attention.
I enjoyed that one a
working.
lot more, by the way, too, even though that one was pretty hacky in places. But yeah.
And this is how they wanted it, John. So they storyboarded everything, and then they used a different word, but it was like an animatic. It was like a computer rendered scene where they had the camera angle set, they had all the things set, they had the movement set. It was basically a lo-fi thing of how they were going to do it exactly, and they set it up so they had it how Christopher Nolan wanted it, and then they shot that, and that's what they had. So like this is not a mistake.
That's so hard to believe. I can't believe that they would plan this out this way. Like, okay, he's going to not shoot the guy in the head. We're not going to see the gun flash or move or anything, and then they like see that in the dailies and go, that's really good. Good job, guys. Good job, us. We are awesome. I have a hard time thinking that they're thinking this is good. I wonder if they're like a bunch of people in the back of the room just like looking at each other going,
oh my God. Yeah. Can you believe this
these guys? You can't.
I think some of it though, like they shot all that shit in a plane, a lot of it with an IMAX camera. So like they have IMAX cameras in planes. They're doing a lot of these stunts. But I think a lot of the people are just like, holy shit, we're doing this. This is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be awesome. And then they're not looking at like, is this character stuff believable?
Right.
Like, is this gonna?
Yeah.
They're just like, oh man, we're filming it in Scotland, in the sky with IMAX. We're blowing planes up. Like, this is the coolest shit ever.
Right.
I feel like that's what's going on.
I guess so. Maybe just
probably right.
ride that. But man, yeah.
Agreed. I feel like they lost. I mean, Nolan's never had it really. I guess Memento is like one guy in a room the entire movie, so there was a little bit of like character and acting in that movie.
Right.
But everything else has
small
been like
enough
a fucking
that I think
spectacle.
it worked. Right. It was the scope was so narrow.
And I think that's the reason Dunkirk worked so well too, is because there's no characters. Like the main character just keeps dying over and over again because it keeps changing because that's how war is, and that really works for that movie because it's like it feeds into his like bad tendencies of like it's a spectacle. Right. But I'm bad at characters, so we're going to remove the characters entirely and just have a spectacle. Right. That's all it's going to be.
That's fair. A little weird if you think about it, but also fair. Like it works.
Can you imagine if there were scenes in Dunkirk where they like were in a mansion and there was just two famous actors being like, "I thought you funded my thing, and you spent it all on this green energy ball. How dare you?
How dare you?"
Can you imagine if that was in Dunkirk? It wouldn't be as good, would it, John?
It would not be nearly as good.
Do you think you're in control? Says the giant guy to the tiny guy. Yeah, what the fuck is his problem? Does that guy know who Bane is? He's dealing with him. Doesn't I feel like everything is like this is the first time they ever thought about their situation is the instant that it's happening.
Right. Yeah.
This guy's dealing with a giant murderous psychopath and he's trying to like strong arm him?
Right.
What the fuck? Not an instant goes by. Not an instant in this movie.
It really it's kind of remarkable.
It is.
The combination of badness here.
And if it was more entertaining, it might be spectacular.
Right.
But
it could be spectacularly bad. But
it's a drag. Yeah. It is fucking
because it's trying to be so dark
slow.
And moody all the time, you know? So, I mean, yeah.
Are we supposed to believe that Batman rebuilt his own Batcave with his own hands? Because he's not going to get random contractors onto site.
That's all fair.
To build a new Batcave,
he's got
right?
tons of money, though. Somehow, I don't know how that all works.
How does money translate into one person being able to build a Batcave?
I don't know, but it does somehow.
Does Batman kill contractors? No. Is that what we're saying?
I like how Batman keeps his Batman voice even when he's all alone. Like Catwoman like disappears on him, and he's like, "So that's what that feels like." As like one of the movie's really bad jokes. But
even when he's talking to himself,
even when he's talking all by himself, he's still bad.
Yeah.
I'm still bad. I'm bad. I think he just sits in a room by himself when he's in a costume. Is like, I'm Batman.
I've been scrolling on TikTok for far too long.
Yeah. I should probably stop. I should probably get some milk and go to bed. Just in that damn voice. God. Because that was almost going to be a funny moment because there's always that stupid bit where they're like, you know, the camera pans and then he's gone and they're like, he's gone. And they did that for Catwoman.
So she's good. What did he say?
And I almost could have been funny, but he had to do it in the Batman voice. I was like, what the fuck are you doing in your Batman voice? You're all alone.
It'd be fun if it was just Bruce Wayne going, ha.
Yeah.
Something like a normal person would do, not like a psycho.
Right.
I guess he is a psycho.
Batman.
There was a funny part where one of the guys says, "We lost him," and there was 100 cops right behind him. That doesn't make any sense. There's a scene where Batman's running away from the cops, and he's running from the cops. They're chasing him. And he's going down the street,
Right.
and then there's a roadblock in front of him, and there's a bunch of cops stopped there because they somehow know he's coming this way.
Yep.
And then he turns into the first alley on the left,
Where
and that
where
happens
his
to
bat
be
plane
where
is.
he parked the bat
It has all worked out.
flying thing.
All worked
That's
out.
exactly where he parked it.
He
They gave
knew
him
he
enough
was going to
space.
get there at some point.
Yeah, but he knew that the cops were going to stop right there. They just happened to stop just far enough away so he could still access it. And he parked it in a spot in a 30 million person populated city where nobody went and fucked with it. No one went and tried to steal it. Nobody noticed it. No one called it in.
Yeah.
Just sitting in an alley.
And a lot of low points during that scene, those scenes too, where like Leavitt's in the car with that other guy who's talking shit and just trying to be the
that guy was the worst
that you're gonna
part
hate.
of the movie.
Just being the
I'm
guy.
going to get that Batman.
Yeah, just,
I'm going to get him.
Oh god, just being the guy.
Worst actor in the
I
movie.
know,
So
but
dumb.
they're trying to set you up. Oh, you're gonna hate this guy. You're gonna love this. He's gonna hate this guy. He's gonna be really annoying for you, and then he's gonna get Oh god, terrible.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I really don't like it when movies do that.
I know.
Especially when it's just like obviously there to
Right.
annoy you.
It's-
Like,
yeah,
I'm
exactly.
already annoyed by everything else movie. I don't need something else.
I don't
this too.
need a focus for my annoyance here. Thanks. It's got enough spread around already. Yeah, that was it. All that. There's some cop. Oh, it's Batman. You're going to see a show now, boy. Oh god.
I did laugh pretty hard at the scene where Alfred breaks up with Batman with Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
And Alfred's like, aren't you going to change your mind? And then Bruce Wayne says, goodbye, Alfred. And then he walks away. And then it cuts to the next morning. And the first thing Bruce Wayne says when he's walking down the stairs, he goes, Alfred?
Right.
You just said goodbye to him. He told you he was going to leave.
He doesn't even. But
What the fuck do you think is gonna happen?
See, Danny, you don't understand. He just can't understand. He's so used to Alfred being there. He can't even believe that Alfred would actually go. Denny, you don't know what that's like to have somebody that you depend upon so utterly that you don't even think they would leave you, even when they tell you that they're leaving, and you say, "Go away."
I'm a pretty open-minded person, John, and normally, if that made sense within the context of the movie, I would give it a shot
I know.
for being what they were going for, but I'm not going to
I
today,
don't
and
blame
I
you.
apologize.
No, to who? To what? Christopher himself? Sorry, Mr.
To you
Nolan.
for not considering your option, which might be reasonable. You know, it might
Dude,
be.
I'm only saying such things to try to go along with your shit where you're trying to make sense of things sometimes. So I'm just trying to work with you. That's all.
I appreciate you. That was the first time you chimed in with something that might have made sense
Good.
so far. You got anything else for any of the other things I've said so far, John? Or
No,
just complete nonsense?
all the time we could turn on you and just say that you really don't understand the depth of this movie and you can only interpret it in a shallow way, you poor soul.
There you go.
See that? I know
Enough
you're.
said.
I know you're kidding, John. I know you're kidding. If Bane blew up the city and killed himself and the woman, the Ra's al Ghul's daughter,
Yeah.
what was like just to murder a bunch of people? Like there was nothing.
To fulfill her dad's promise of what we had to go back to Batman Begins to remember what the hell he wanted. But that was
He wanted to like restart Gotham. He didn't want to kill everyone. I don't think he wanted to like get rid of the powerful people and get like the people who have been like wrong, the criminals and stuff, to rehabilitate them and like let people be people.
That sounds interesting.
To be fair, it was a pretty good bad guy because like I kind of agree with
fine,
that a little
sure,
bit. You know,
right.
Don't murder people to do it, but like that is a good end goal.
But this,
you know,
yeah. No, it seems like from the beginning, the only thing that sort of makes sense is from the get-go, they were playing to blow everybody up no matter what.
yeah. And they were okay with the blow up she wanted to blow
they
up.
said apparently it there's no hope for Gotham. It's just failed. So, you know, that maybe her father had thought there was some hope of rehabilitation, but now that time has passed. And so now we really need, it's very important for us to just kill all these people for what reason? What good will that do? Is that, what on earth is that fixing? You just killed a whole bunch of people. What, and then what?
Yeah, nothing good. Only bad things can happen from
Right.
that. Yeah.
So-
And you're not going to build a city in the same spot again.
No, it's all irradiated now. So you're
Yeah.
not going to have a good time there. I don't know.
Also, the scene where Miranda, is that her name? Whatever. Marie Cotillard or whatever the fuck her name is. Ra's al Ghul's daughter. You guys know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Any reaction
Mira
whatsoever?
or whatever her name
when
is. Yeah,
when
yeah.
she's like, she's trying to press the button to blow up the bomb
Yep.
and it doesn't work. And she's like, you must have gotten Gordon to plant a device to stop the transmission of the signal to the nuke. I'm like, how did you know? Like, how did you guess that? How did you know it was Gordon? How do you say
Right.
the name Gordon and be accurate? How do you know?
You know,
Right?
you just need to.
How?
No, you're right.
I agree.
I just say, at the very least, the other character could be astonished and go, "Wow, that was an amazing guess. Good
Yeah.
job, you."
Oh, this knife is not so bad. That's actually making me laugh. You're pretty good at this.
Yeah,
I'm surprised.
That's right. I don't know.
You want to fuck again? Go on.
Why not?
I don't care if you stab me.
Yeah, you
I'm
stab
kinda
me,
into
but
it.
you are good with fire.
Should have done this
so-
when we were fucking. This is kind of my thing.
Yeah.
This is kind of cool.
Like, how do you not read that and say, don't just remove the name Gordon? How would she know it's Gordon?
Yeah.
Oh, she wouldn't. Yeah. Oh,
She
okay,
doesn't
cool.
need
Just remove
to.
it. Okay,
she just
yeah.
needs to react. She's like, oh, it didn't work. Okay, we're going to have to go find the bomb and do something about it. Don't know why, but dude, she doesn't have to know. You know, she's just going to have to, things happen and you don't know why. And
why does she need to tell Batman? She's about to blow him up anyway. What is the deal with villains telling a person who's about to die?
Oh, you always,
their shit?
that's a definite comic book thing or James
Yeah.
Bond thing or whatever. You know, you do the monologue and then you buy the hero time to, yeah.
Things can be done in a good way, John.
Oh, I know.
Like I think they did that again. Batman Begins. They're talking on the train, and Raz is about to die, and they have a conversation that seems realistic. In the sense, it's still comic booky, but it's better than let's all sit down and do some exposition before the next scene. Okay, guys, I think we need to talk about some stuff. It's very important.
Yeah.
Yeah, extremely important.
Well, one is the screenplay wasn't by Christopher Nolan's brother for Batman Begins. That one was David S. Goyer, who did the story and the screenplay. So
There you go. So David S. Goyer was the co-screenplay writer for the second and third ones, but Jonathan and Christopher Nolan were in there too.
Yep.
So you know they're shoving their dumb fucking ideas in there. Like,
Oh,
man.
yeah. Yep.
that guy
And
also
everyone's like,
did-
yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir. Yep, on it,
He-
sir.
he
And
was-
that's exactly how you get shit.
yeah, he was the writer for the Blade movies, Blade 1, 2, and 3.
First one was good. The second one was pretty good too.
Yeah, they were
I
fun.
think.
They were fun. I thought.
Yeah.
I didn't think they were bad.
Dark City, the writer, that movie's fucking great.
Yeah, Dark City.
That's going to be on should be on the top 250 list when we finally get to that.
I agree. That
Have you seen that one, TC?
No.
Oh,
It's a real interesting one. I think it's good. Yeah.
Looks like he's a pretty decent writer. A lot of good credits.
Yeah.
Except for he wrote Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Uh-oh. Right after The Dark Knight Rises. He must have been having a bad couple of years right there. What have I become? I wrote The Batman Begins and now I'm writing video game scripts.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I know. He probably got paid a ton of money.
He probably did.
So yeah. Anyway.
The Crow, City of Angels, written by. Nice. Remember that movie? The Crow?
I remember The
Dude,
Crow.
that's the
I,
guy
don't
that
think,
died,
I
right?
didn't see the
Yeah,
sequel.
Brandon Lee.
Yeah, that was it was a good film to go see when you're a teen.
Uh-huh.
That was
Cool
Rust,
makeup.
Rust 1.0.
Yeah.
Rust, the original.
Yeah. I think less people got in trouble for it back then. It was more of an accident.
I don't think
back then.
anybody got in trouble for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's like not the same.
I mean,
which is
it
kinda
seemed
good, I
like it was
think,
more of a
better.
legitimate accident than a like really terrible handling of props and all kinds of things. But I don't know.
While on cocaine,
Yeah.
if I remember correctly.
Baldwin was on cocaine.
No, the armorist was
But then she was doing
But
things
Baldwin
like
hired
using cocaine
right.
on
But
the
they would
shoot,
have like
so.
shooting practice with live rounds all the time or something. They were just having a good old time with all the guns apparently and things like that. So
Yikes.
making
so
it
Baldwin's
very
going to prison,
likely that you
sounds
can
like?
mix them up.
No, I don't know. Is he? I think he's all right. I don't
You
know.
think so?
Yeah, I don't think it was his fault.
Well, he's the producer, so he was responsible. For
No,
the
they
hiring.
like tried him and stuff. I think they were gonna do it again, but
I
don't
heard.
think he
Yeah, I
got
heard that they were going to
full
do it again
trouble.
for some reason.
But
Yeah. What else I got for stupid stuff? Okay, guys.
I don't know.
I think I went through most of it. You guys say stuff as I go through my list.
Okay.
Say some stuff.
A
How
lot-
your face is being.
I would say lots
How your
of
week's
neck
been?
breaking scenes that were weird. Just like you didn't see it happen and the sound was off with the scream, or that you'd hear the neck break and then they'd scream, which I don't think that works. Like I think if your neck's broken, you're not saying
It's
much.
like a balloon, John. When you squeeze the little last bit out,
Maybe.
it's like that with a little hole in your
I don't
the
think
little,
you do.
the
I don't,
remainder of your
again,
throat.
Yeah,
not,
there you
not
go.
sure how it works,
There you
but at
go.
least I'm used to this in a horror movie or something. You break the neck and they're dead, just dead right then. That's what I'm used to seeing in movies. Not seeing in real life. Don't know example, but that's what I'm used to. So you don't go break neck, crack, and then they go ah, and then they die. And then that's how it works. Yeah, maybe you go ee. But I don't know. Anyway, there you go. There's another one.
Thank you. Also, part of Catwoman's plan after texting that guy was for the SWAT team to come and make a loud screeching stop outside so everyone would be distracted so she could kick everyone's ass while they were distracted for that. Her plan, just think about her plan. I think this movie might be entertaining if you just watch and try to consider one individual character's plan and motivations throughout the movie. It might suck because you have to sit through like a lot of scenes where they're not involved.
No.
But I don't think it would make sense for one of them, like at all. I don't think you could explain it away. I'm never going to try this because I don't have the time or patience for it, but I'd be willing to bet a large chunk of money that it doesn't. How dumb was it that Bane's base was right below?
Wayne it just happened to be
Tech
below the
basement?
experiment.
Yeah, like what are the odds of that?
How did they not know? How did they not know? And then how did Bane know? How did these two people like what?
Right? Like wouldn't they know? Wouldn't they have detection of something? Like they're like, hey, there's a lot of activity going on underneath our research station. We should.
It is the highest grade military storage thing in the world, right? And they just busted the ground out because they had a base and they were there for months because it was months, right? Because the cops were in there. They said for 3 months the cops were underground.
What? Then all of a sudden everybody just raids all that.
That's
stuff
one of those things where like I hope they're not paying attention for this. We're just gonna like add this in because it sounds really cool.
What are the cops eating down there? How are they all still alive? They talked about how they could get like. There was a scene where Joseph Gordon-Levitt was like, "We're gonna blow a hole in it and we can get like 10 out at a time," and you're like, "Why not just blow a bigger hole? What the fuck are we talking about here?"
I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Was it a part of the plan that like did Bane say you have to keep the cops underground or I'm going to blow up the thing? Did he say that at any point? I don't remember that happening.
I don't think so.
But how do they they have access to the arsenal? What, they just left all the keys in the cars, I guess, there, and everybody knows how to use those things, and everything's just fine. Just like that's all easy. It's not secured at all, even if you're in there. I guess it's just
same as Star Wars. The ships are just docked to the edge, and if you can get to them without being seen, you can just take flight. Also, Interstellar.
Doesn't matter if it's a TIE Fighter, X-wing, whatever. You just know how to do it. You just get in, and just romp on out there. You're fine.
Yeah.
Just get in there.
Yeah. The keys are in there. Good thing you let the keys of the TIE Fighter.
So Bruce was told by Alfred that somebody climbed up. That's how we knew that Bane was probably the person who climbed out and was the son of Ra's al Ghul, right? That happened earlier on in the movie.
Alfred somehow knows this story. I guess this is common knowledge amongst the butlers of the world.
And how doesn't Bruce Wayne know this? Bruce Wayne should know more than Alfred, right? About all this shit?
I don't know.
Because he's like spending all of his time on the internet searching
better.
this stuff.
That's like, well, have Alfred say it. It comes better sounding from his like gentle voice. Well, or some say that you're gonna can't do Bane's again. I can't do Alfred right now. You can do an Alfred. Somebody do an Alfred. More. It's easy. What
are the point of all those push-ups if you can't lift one bloody log?
It's really shitty Alfreds. Okay. Anyway, let's not do that anymore.
I am Michael Caine.
Michael Caine.
Michael
Caine's angry when he's quiet.
Some say I keep wanting to go back into Bane. Goddamn Bane now. Okay.
That's funny.
Your city.
Your city.
Yay!
Oh, Mr. Ed. 2 Banes and Mr. Ed. This is the podcast now.
That's right.
So speaking of that, so Bruce Wayne knew that this guy climbed out. And the first thing he asks when he wakes up, or not the first thing, probably talked about his back first, but he asked the dude in the thing, has anyone ever escaped?
Right.
He knew.
Why?
Right? But
he
also,
knew.
so this is the story. Ra's al Ghul, he slept with this. So he slept with this princess, got her pregnant. The negotiation was the king says, okay, I'll let you go, but I'll throw her in the pit. Who does
Classic.
that? Why not you
Classic
kill
old story.
everybody? You throw him in the pit, and you it's your daughter, so you just save the daughter. But why throw the girl in the pit and let Ra's al Ghul live? That makes no sense. That's the whole beginning backstory. Somehow Ra's al Ghul gets to go. He's like, Razi, buddy, you fucked up. I'll just kill my daughter. It's fine. Just sentence my daughter to eternal torture.
I mean, it checks out for me. I don't know.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, they're I don't know.
Batman tries to kill Joseph Gordon-Levitt in this movie. Did you notice that?
At which point?
Oh yeah, I mean, kinda, yeah.
He gives him a grenade and he says, "Count to 5 and then throw it."
Oh,
And
yeah, right.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt throws it immediately, and it blows up way less than 5 seconds after he says
That's a
that.
good point.
If he had held onto it for 5 seconds and then thrown it, he would have blown
And
up a second before he planned.
Fucking Batman, why don't you just fucking count to 5 and throw it your fucking self? Why do you have to give me a fucking grenade? What do you
Why do you have to be such a downer?
That doesn't seem like a reasonable
Right?
thing to do, to hand people
Guy
a
just
grenade.
wants to be your friend, and you're being an asshole for no reason.
And I don't understand why they couldn't just get in there in the first place. There's rubble barriers. Just remove the rubble.
Yeah.
I don't understand why they're stuck in the
They're
sewers
just,
for 3 months.
no, they just they like cave in, like, well, that's it for us then. Let's just sit
Yeah.
down here.
Oh,
then-
is that heavy? Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah,
I guess
I
we're
don't
in the
even know.
sewers now.
Don't even go touch that. There's like rebar. You could get tetanus from that. Don't go over there, man. Just we're gonna sit here. We're done. We're not paid for that shit. I'm not.
All right, you're on rat finding
Yeah.
duty. I'm on bathroom finding duty. Ha! Guess what? I already found it. We're in the fucking sewer. That's right. My job's done.
That's right. We're good here. The rats are everywhere, so we're good both ways.
Let's just stay exactly here and eat rats and shit
Yeah.
for 3 months. This movie is ridiculous.
Climb out through the fucking stadium hole. There's a big fucking hole there.
Yeah, there's lots of holes. They blew it up.
There's
There's a whole
manholes.
bunch of blown up stuff.
You're not just like trapped in one place. There are 3,000 of you. Surely there's some other place to get the big old sewers. They're the sewers that are so vast no one understands them. So how could they like blow everybody up and get them all in one little place and they're all trapped there?
I know.
And then why don't they just hop into the goddamn water to some of the the outpoints,
like everybody else
right?
apparently.
Because the rocks all came down, Danny.
On both sides.
But
they're
so
all
you're saying
trapped.
that none of the water works in Gotham right now?
I'm saying
No,
like they're
it-
stuck in the middle
was
of
all
that
designed-
large ring of
so,
rubble
right.
that are all got
It was all
blown up
designed
because
precisely.
that was supposed to be
So you're
impressive.
saying it's only a portion of the sewer that is enclosing them.
Yeah,
it's not
and
the entire
a
sewer
little
that's
ring, a
closed
very
off.
nice,
right.
neat little
Like
ring
it's
around the
a
cops.
big circle.
Yep,
It's
yep,
a big
yep.
circle.
Yeah.
So you're saying the stadium is the outline above ground of the portion of the sewer that all the cops are in? I thought it was the cops entered the sewers all over the place and the entire sewer system was closed off.
No,
I think
it's separate
that's what it
things.
is.
Stadium
That's
was
what
a
I think it
separate
is.
blow up.
Oh, okay.
Like,
And because when the thing blew up, it was in this large circle
To go like a large circle around Gotham
around
itself?
like a bunch of area of the city. So they're like stuck inside the middle of that.
So you're saying the stadium was on the edge of Gotham?
Yes, right.
no.
Okay.
Typically, yeah. I don't know if that.
I guess you get a boat, drive it up to it, have a free ticket, something like that.
So there was no way out. The sewers were all shut off.
So you're saying there's no water because if there's no sewer and it's all closed off, no one in the city has access to water.
that's like the biggest problem they've got on their hands.
That's
for
a
sure,
plot hole.
You know, like,
They live for 3 months without access to water. What?
but it's Gotham though. They make you believe that like everything is different. It's not real life for some reason.
They don't make you believe that. It didn't make me believe that.
They don't. Well, okay. They want to make you believe that.
They don't want you to think. They don't want you to think at all.
They didn't do a good job of it, but they do want you to think that.
Oh no! What are we gonna do for water? I don't know. Let's just wait 3 months. People will figure it out.
There's some guy with a mask over there. I'm not really going to check it out. I'm just going to stay over here and suffer.
Why did he wear the mask?
I
think they talked
how
about
he
it.
breathes or something. I have no idea.
No, all we heard was actually we didn't hear just like the doctor that was in there fucked something up, and that's why he had to wear a mask when Bane was injured in some other situation, and that's how that doctor ended up in the pit, and that's all we hear about the mask origin. He fucked up a surgery for Bane.
He couldn't have made the mask look like a little less scary. Come on, doctor.
I don't know. Maybe Bane just like went with it. Maybe it didn't look scary, and he's like, "No, we're gonna make this cooler because I need it." Just like,
we're not making no.
Now you're Jimmy Stewart.
I don't know. Yeah.
Jimmy Stewart and Mr. Ed. John's got on point.
You see here. You see.
Oh no.
Miranda's death was one of the worst on-screen deaths I've ever seen.
That was bad.
We burst out laughing.
You
when
even
it
have to
happens.
end with the eyes closed. Don't even die with your eyes
and
open.
the head and the eyes just. I've said all I have to say.
Yeah.
Dead
and done and dead. How was that?
And dead.
Was that good, Nolan?
And the thing
Oh
is,
yeah, it was awesome. That was just great.
There's
so great.
There's so many scenes where they're chasing the bomb and there's a timer, and this is the worst one because there's like 2 minutes left, and they're standing. It's like Batman and Gordon. And is that it? There's at least 2 guys are standing outside watching Miranda die.
Right.
And they're listening to her.
to monologue.
There's a nuke in the back. It's about to go off. And they're like, wait a minute. I need to hear what she has to say. We fucked.
That's right.
I think this is important. We have a connection.
That is fine.
The last thing I'll say is that Bruce Willis is one of the most famous people
You did it
in
again.
this
You did it
world.
again.
What?
You did it again.
Did what
He
again?
did Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis. Bruce Wayne. Bruce W.
Bruce Willis.
I would.
Bruce, I didn't catch that
Bruce Willis
at all. I was like, what are you talking about,
Bruce
John?
Willis would have been a pretty good. I would like to see him in a Batman role. I think he would have done an admirable job, an interesting job there. I agree. I think he does.
Yeah.
He does such a great job of being harassed, like being. I didn't ask for this shit. Kind of like a Batman like that. It was like, God damn it, really? I would just love a Batman that was like
a post Keaton, pre Clooney,
right?
Pre what's his name?
Yeah.
Who's the guy who did it before Clooney? Long hair guy.
Val Kilmer did.
Val Kilmer, yeah. Before Val Kilmer. I feel like he would have been a better 90s one because he could have done it kind of seriously with like a little bit of like quiet attitude or something.
Or attitude, or also just making fun of everything. Like some villain would do some stupid shit and he could be like, "Are you kidding me? What is this?
Yeah.
What is this?"
So just John McClane in a bat suit.
Yeah,
basically.
I think it would be funny. Yeah, he has to go through. Oh, I got to crawl through broken glass again. God.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I don't know.
I'm gonna take my bat boots off so I can walk across broken glass again.
Really, yeah.
So I was trying to say something. Bruce Willis is the world's most famous person. I know. I'm just going to keep it that way.
It's funny. Okay.
So he's the most famous person in this fictional world, right?
Millionaire. Yeah. Playboy millionaire. Right.
Playboy millionaire. He kills himself. He's dead. Tries to hide. Like he's in hiding now.
Yeah.
He's in hiding. And where does he go?
His home.
To a very, very public place to have tea.
Oh, right. With
this
Catwoman.
woman who is also,
Right.
very infamous.
Nobody's going to notice, right?
No one's going to notice. Nobody.
Well, I don't know if anybody thinks.
person.
Does anybody think Bruce Wayne's dead?
Yeah, I think so. I think everyone does.
I don't know if they thought. They think Batman's. Oh yeah, because they bury him there. Like they have the big gravestone. Alfred cries.
Mm-hmm.
Felt you sure?
That wasn't Batman's gravestone, right? Now that you're asking the question.
It was. I think it was Wayne's. I think it said Wayne.
I think so too.
Yeah. So you're right. So everybody thinks Wayne's dead.
Yeah. But that's a really good question too. If Batman could die and Bruce Wayne could just continue being himself.
Right, it'd be better.
Why do they have to kill Bruce Wayne?
Right.
What? Jesus, I didn't think I was going to dig up any more things that didn't make sense in this movie, but thanks, guys.
That really doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't matter because you got to have that scene because it was foreshadowed, and so
Like, why kill yourself? You kill the alter ego.
Yeah.
You don't.
Right. That's why he had the alter ego. That was the whole point of the thing. They talked about it multiple times through the franchise.
Let him go.
Huh. He could have just gone. Like no one was going to stop him and be like, stay in Gotham. He could have just gone.
Yeah.
He'd be like, well, he's an asshole. And you're like, oh, yeah, sure.
Go
I don't
to
care.
Paris and it'd be fine or wherever he's at.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
People have been saying I'm an asshole for these past 3 movies as Bruce Wayne. This is not out of character.
Right.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Finally, I'm the man that nobody needs right now.
Alfred's going to be so happy that I left the bat suit. He's all crying and stuff about it. Watching old men cry, that's something. It's certainly something. Are you guys ready for some trivia?
Oh, okay.
Sure.
Oh, you didn't expect that, did you? You should have.
I thought we were just going to go over the shittiness and then we can all move on.
Move on.
No.
Let's go.
I do want to say, so to give this movie credit, just watching the special features gives it's like, damn, they spent a lot of time on this stuff and it was really good what they did.
I
felt very similar. The practical effects, yeah, which was basically all of it. It was even more than The Dark Knight, and it reminded me of watching Inception because I dislike that movie quite a bit as well. But then watching the special features, I'm like, holy shit, these guys spent so much time and effort making all this stuff look like this, and it looks awesome. But it doesn't matter if I'm bored and not invested in anything, right? Like it's super important to be invested. It's the most important thing. It's the only important thing, really. Is to be invested in something, and have
everything else is great as you do it. On top of it, like if you're got Jurassic Park and you've already got a good story and interesting characters and an interesting plot that's linear, that actually A follows B and it makes sense that A follows B. Then adding all the extra technique and stuff is amazing. It's great, right? But if you just have the technique and stuff. I don't know.
Without the rest of it, you don't have a good basis to put it to build it on.
Yeah,
you're not building an armored dinosaur. You're building a balloon with plastic.
And it's just kind of sad that so much energy and effort. You still you can't help but appreciate it because it still looks good, right? You can still the practical effects look good.
Yes,
but it's really kind of sad though. There's so much effort goes into this, and then. and we have this.
But then people love it. So, it's just we're outliers.
Well, that's fine too. So at least they made their money and they got, it did well. And
I'm afraid of the Odyssey now. I am afraid.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
I was excited for a bit, but now
really?
I'm like, I don't think I'm going to like this.
No, well, I'm not going to go see that thing. I mean, I'm going to sit.
Yeah, we're going to watch it for the podcast, John. What are you kidding me? It's going to make $1 billion.
Really?
We gotta.
Okay. Look,
it's the movie of the year, John. It's the movie of this year.
Is it? I mean, people have been making fun of it for quite a lot now. I don't know. It doesn't seem like people are excited. Are people actually excited for it? All I hear is people making fun of it.
People are going to go in droves to see this thing.
Yeah. You're probably right.
Real consumers don't care if the suits look a little rubbery or historically inaccurate.
It's the fucking Odyssey. It's not supposed to be historically accurate. It's fucking a bunch of myths. I mean,
make a very good point, John. Very good point.
Right. I mean,
I'm sure someone will be mad.
God damn it! I don't.
People love getting mad.
There's a fucking Cyclops in it for starters, right? I mean,
that's pretty real.
Yeah,
I've seen one on people before.
Totally real. There's gods and goddesses. I mean, they don't think the costumes.
God's
are
real,
accurate.
John.
Like, yeah,
that's right. You saying God's not real?
What? Well, these are
the
Greek gods. All the this is like Zeus and so on.
Sure, one god, 3 gods.
5 gods. I don't know. A lot of gods.
5 gods. All right, we ready for trivia?
Go. Get it over with.
They call the animatics previs in this one.
Huh?
Same thing. They did that for everything. The plane stuff.
Wait a minute. I'm confused. Previs. The what?
Previs. So animatics is what they had when it was like an animated movie before computer graphics. They would animate a scene to have like the positioning of the camera, the movement of the camera angles.
Oh, okay.
And they would basically aim for that. It would be like a more in-depth storyboard for everyone else to work from.
Okay.
But now they have computer graphics, and instead of they don't draw it anymore and animate it. They do it in the computer, and it's called previs.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Pre-visualization. Yeah. Right. So that's kind of a new word for me.
Yeah.
They might do it some other way now. I have no fucking idea. Let's get AI to do it for you. Build this. All right. Shoot what the AI did. They can't tell us AI did this. They built the full set on a gimbal. So when you see people flipping in the plane, that was like a set, a full-size prop plane, and they had the actual actors, Tom Hardy was in there, to do all those stunts.
Cool.
They did all the stunts outside the plane where the guys were jumping onto the thing. Those were all real.
Wow.
The only 2 insert, there was no CG, there was 2 insert shots, and one of them was when the smaller plane got pulled up and its wings fell off. That was a 1/3 scaled miniature that they filmed and then inserted it. The rest of the shot is real. The only thing fake in that shot is not fake, but elsewhere is the plane. The bigger plane in the background is all filmed in the air on an IMAX screen. Everything is in Scotland on an IMAX camera in the air.
Damn. Yeah.
Pretty good. They dropped the freaking chassis into a nice area in Scotland, which I didn't love because I'm just like, dude, you're littering in this beautiful area. You're like, we got the shot though.
Scared the shit out of some sheep.
That shot was memorable.
Yeah,
at the very least.
It was cool. I mean, all lead up to it. I mean, and the actual thing itself made no sense, but it was kind of cool. It's like, wow.
Yeah. They had the people really jump out of the plane like they did, hanging on the strings. They really had the guys hanging outside the plane that was flying. Just like everything in that real. And that's awesome.
Yeah.
Right?
That is awesome.
Yeah.
That's just great.
It makes no sense why you had to
the whole
cut
thing
the
wouldn't
plane.
have existed though if they just checked the hood. So I think that's where it's like
Yeah.
you did all that work.
It ruins everything.
But like the story is so piss poor.
All you have to do is find a way for it to make sense to not check it. Right?
Right.
Just find a way for it to
you
make the
can
plan
think
make
about
sense.
it, right? I mean, you can think about like a better sequence while you're in the plane and what leads to things and why they sort of cut it the way they do. But there's no explanation other than that. We think this will be cool.
Why did they have to have the 3 guys come late? Why couldn't they just have already been in the group of people already going? Then that would have been fine, right?
And why have it to be this stupid interrogation scene where he's there with the door open? Just have them hijack the fucking plane. Like, don't why have this stupid sequence?
He's
which
fucking
makes no
Bane.
sense?
Why are you why are
I'm
you
talking about
teasing
the
him? He doesn't do
CIA
that to
guy.
anybody else. The rest of this fucking movie.
Who the fuck opens the door of a plane? And by the way, they should all be getting like whipped the fuck around because of the wind.
That's a small
in there.
plane. That's fine. That's like one of those planes you can jump out of.
Yeah, but you don't even then when
There's
you
no
don't-
air pressure. There's no cabin
I guess
pressure.
there's no cabin pressure, so you're still like it's just like having the window open on the freeway because it
Yeah,
still seems like
just going like 300 miles an hour down the freeway.
it seems like it should be a bit more than that, and like it should be so fucking loud because of the wind that you shouldn't be able to sit there and have your own little monologues and about what you're doing.
And ask them stupid questions like, why does he wear the mask?
Yeah.
Like, why do you care about that?
Wear the mask?
Like, why do you care?
Yeah, why do you care? Maybe you should just be like, oh shit, I'm fucked here. Let's do something else.
Oh yeah, or like, oh, there's a guy with a mask. Like, I'm fucking sorry.
Like,
No.
Also, just
I
shoot,
want nothing to do with it.
guys.
Sorry.
Everybody shoot
Begging
those
for
guys
life.
now. Let's just shoot them right now. Let's not sit here and just.
You know, I'm on your side. What are we doing? Where are we going?
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah, that too would be fine. It's all so dumb. But anyway, it's so.
They
cool.
shot all the real stuff
It's
in
cool.
2 days too. They had it really well planned,
Wow.
and they got everything they needed in 2 days up in the air, which is
wow,
fucking crazy. Really, production side wise, good stuff. The Batcave was a real set. It was built at Stage 30 at the Sony Studios, which is the biggest set in Hollywood that can have water in it.
Ooh.
That's why they built it there, because it was real water. It was a gigantic set, and the tank. You see, like that thing, the platform lifts out.
Yeah.
Where the water is 23 feet deep down at the
So
surface.
you mean at the very end when Robin's like seeing that thing, or no?
That's also in the beginning, like where Batman's on the internet because he's all sad and stuff.
Oh,
in
right.
the beginning.
Okay, yeah.
It's the same Batcave.
Yeah. Okay, gotcha. But
I mean, if I had Batman's internet, I probably would waste away in a cave too. He's probably got the best internet
No
ever.
shit.
He's got like military secrets. He's got like all this military weapon shit he can download or something.
someone
I don't
slights him at the coffee shop. He's like, I'm gonna find that
That's
motherfucker.
right. Oh, yeah.
And he does. You know.
know. Exactly.
Yeah,
Just be on there
get it.
forever.
I get it.
The beneath Gotham portion, all the sewers, a lot of them were relocations, but the Bane hub was built. It was 80 feet high. Pretty huge set. It was mostly just like prison cells and stuff and like metal
kind of nondescript
platforms.
but still.
Pretty nondescript. Wet, lots of water though. I don't know, like watching them build the sets, the Batcave had a shit ton of water in the pool area, but then also like there was the Bat waterfall, which was real and they built, and then there was streams running all over the place. Like it was a ton of work. And there was a ton of water in the Bane set too. They wanted to make that the Batcave for Bane.
Oh,
Because Batman is organic and he has rocks, and Bane is not organic, therefore it's metal. Yeah, that's
Didn't come across that way hardly much at all. Didn't. I
Yeah,
mean,
no.
it seemed like a very. I mean, again, impressive. I guess the structure, but there was so little style to that set. It really was just dark mostly.
I didn't get that the scene where Gordon stumbled upon Bane's lair in the beginning was the same set at towards the end where they broke into the basement of the thing.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I didn't know like where Bane was every time they were in the sewers was supposed to be the same
It was all
place.
dark and gloomy. It was just hard to. I had no sense of what was going on there.
Yeah. The Bat, they had a full-size working prop. They built it in 5 months. It couldn't fly, obviously. But yeah, it was about 3,000 pounds, and they could like put it on trucks between cranes, all the stuff we talked about. There was one time they even put it on a heavy lift helicopter, the same one that they used for the fuselage drop one, where they, in the beginning scene where they had it dangling, when they dropped it, they had that on a heavy lift helicopter. Same one, brought the Bat pod, whatever the fuck, just the Bat
Right.
up in the air and flew it around. They had it on a track through the waterfall, so the scene where it busts through the waterfall towards the end, also real. They did a lot of painting out below that thing of what it was attached to.
Sure.
But it's kind of cool how they went for it. It's not cheap. It's actually not that much more expensive, is what Christopher Nolan was saying. He's like,
then, like,
people just
then
don't want to do it
CG?
because it's harder. So it's like once you remove all of the money for CG, then you actually have a ton of money to hire a ton of extras and to hire people that do models, and like you can do all this stuff. It's just a lot harder because it's a lot more people to do it, right? With CG, it's like one company and like 10 nerds at a computer. Not saying nerds are a
now
bad
it's
thing.
just going to be one guy and an AI GPU.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know?
So I mean, it's not like it's not a cost thing. I think that's like, I hear that a lot, it's a cost thing, but it's not. It's a difficulty thing, and people are lazier now. And it doesn't matter. For most, like they want to make money, it doesn't matter. You still make money because everyone's doing CG.
Right.
Right.
So I kind of like Christopher Nolan for that too. As much shit as we talked on this movie, he's trying to keep something alive.
He's a craftsman. I mean, and again, that's what's sort of the mix of his films. There's so much passion and hard work put into certain details, and it's hard not to respect that for sure. But then, I mean, I think then just like you get that confused and think maybe that makes the movie good.
He should be a producer or like a second director or somebody that isn't responsible for the acting or the story.
Right.
I mean, he loves to be hands-on.
Yeah.
He does. He loves directing. Yeah, he loves
He wants
being
to
in
be
there.
on set.
Yeah.
But it would be so much better if they took his skills for practical shit.
Yeah, for everyone else.
Right. And then have somebody else direct it and write a screenplay.
Yeah.
That'd be freaking fantastic.
But maybe it wouldn't work though, because it'd just clash, you know?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, he does seem to write his scripts
Around
with
what would
like
be cool.
the action scenes.
He'd be
in
like,
mind,
no.
right?
They need to cut the plane at the tail. No, that's not the script. That makes no sense. No, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it in Scotland. It's gonna be so fucking awesome. But no, wait, Chris. We don't need that. It doesn't make any sense for them. They gotta cut the tail off the plane, man.
You couldn't be further off from your Christopher Nolan impression, by the way, John.
I have no idea.
He is the opposite of Tarantino.
Is he just really calm? It's just like
Hey, he's
really
coming out with
calm.
a new movie, huh?
yeah.
That's what we're just talking about.
Oh.
The Odyssey.
Oh wait, are you talking about
That's the
Tarantino?
Odyssey?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bummer. I didn't know that.
Oh, you didn't
Yeah,
make the
I
I
connection.
didn't realize that's what it was.
It's going to be big, TZ. It's going to be big. During that Bale and Bane, that was confusing. I put Bane and Hardy. I read Bale and Hardy, and I was like, Bale is Hardy. Bane?
You're getting old.
Batman?
Hardy.
Yeah.
Bruce Willis.
It's just my
and
handwriting.
Bale Hardy.
It's a good name. When Bane and Batman fought each other, that was Christian Bale and Tom Hardy fighting each other for like 90% of it.
Oh, wow.
They did a lot of training. Yeah, a lot of miniatures. Don't have to go into the details. If you like special effects, definitely watch this stuff. A lot of green screen stuff for the football scene. There's a company called like Large Crowds or something like that in LA, and they got them to fly a bunch of people.
It was
out.
pretty sparse
And
though. Like they didn't have.
It did look sparse.
Yeah.
They had so it was an 80,000 person stadium, and they had 11,500 people day of, and a lot of those were not like. I think they got like 8,000 people for the from the company, but then a bunch of Pittsburgh fans showed up as well because they got invited.
Oh, nice.
And the kicker of that scene is actually the mayor of Pittsburgh,
What?
because the mayor of Pittsburgh was a kicker, and he had to approve them using the stadium.
Oh, that's fun.
So he knew about the movie. So he's like, "I'd love to be in it,"
Yeah,
and they're like,
Well, would
and
you
he
let
told
us
them
do
about being
this
a kicker.
and not have us? We don't want to pay that much. Well, sure. If I get to be a star, that sounds great.
Yeah.
This is how politics works.
Thanks, citizens of Pittsburgh,
Yeah.
for paying for all that. Good for you. Should have gotten free tickets. Yeah, but they filled a lot of the people there were CG people. They thought this through. They were on a real football stadium, and they built elevated sets with holes in the sets across the thing, and then they coordinated it. So the guy was really running with the background there with all the people, and there were people falling into these holes, like into like little depressions into the set, and then they had like all that was real, and then they just CG'd over it to show all of the things, like
the
all
turf
the
rolling and all
grass
that,
and stuff falling. Yeah,
It looked.
they tried.
Yeah.
Kind of a cool trick, but that scene was like did not look great.
It was
to
so.
me.
I mean, the premise was so ridiculous that even if it was looking good, it. I mean, unless this is like a B movie, like comedy sort of thing, it just. It's hard to take it seriously, even if they did so much technical work on it. So, and even if it looked really good, it still is so preposterous that it's hard to not see it as just weird. Like,
Yes,
I don't know.
agreed. And it might like this movie takes itself so seriously too. Maybe if it was a different tone, it would have worked a lot better.
Yeah. Again, Bruce Willis is Batman. I think you're just inspired there. I think if there was just somebody that was like taking it a little less seriously, or being able to be in their audience is like, can you believe this shit? Yeah.
We need the Nick Cage Batman. We need that.
I thought
He's got
I
it in
wanted the
him.
Nick Cage Superman.
I know. We all missed out on
badly.
that. That was a sad story. The pit was a 70-foot prison set, so that this weird staircase and all the prisons was a 70-foot set, and then they had a 120-foot shaft set separately. And on the bottom of the shaft set was a green screen, and the top of the other set was a green screen, and they melded them together throughout. Christian Bale actually went into that 120-foot shaft set and did the scenes up there.
Wow.
So they had like they were at the top of it, and they had to drop him down on wires. He had like a rope for the, he had to be, it was a rope for the movie, but then there was a wire as well. Right. They were lowering him down. I was like, that's pretty fucking scary. Like, I wouldn't be able to do that.
That's true.
Fuck that shit.
So they're getting the big bucks for.
I guess. I wonder, I mean, these actors, they talk a big game. I wonder how many of them are actually like fucking scared. just
Probably a lot
freaking
of them.
out.
Well, Christian,
Yeah.
he seems to be very serious about what he's doing, though. Like he seems to take it very seriously.
Still be afraid of heights.
Yeah. Yep. True.
I assume so. Yeah. All the people were real down there. There was a very short special feature with Hans Zimmer. All he did was talk about the chanting song and creating Bale's
That was fun.
theme song.
Yes.
Yeah.
I kind of like the chant. I kind of like the idea of them all rooting for the guy climbing up the hole. Kind of fun and basic, just kind of,
It's nice. You like that part? It was like a little collaboration with all the people.
Collaboration, a little bit of a fable sort of there going on, Bit of a metaphor for life, really. Whatever.
The fuck did you just say?
Nothing. Just trying to go deep, man. We don't get it.
He talked about how he created the Bane's theme song. He started with one note, and then he has an orchestra. Hans Zimmer's like, orchestra is the highest form of art humans have ever created. That was the thing that he said. That's where he's coming from, stating that. He got all the highest form of art people who are playing these instruments to play this one note, and he's like, just pick a note close to that note. That's what he generally told everybody. And then they started doing that, and then he's like, just instead of using your strings, start tapping on the strings. And then eventually got him to like hit the strings. Yeah. And then start slapping the strings. Right. And just like,
you use your teeth. And I want you to use your toes. And I want you to take your shirt off.
That's what he did. And like somewhere just before the end of this madness, he found a sound that he liked. And he's like, it's unpleasant, but that's Bane. And I was like, yeah, I guess.
Right. Hey,
all right, Hans.
He's cranking the shit out. He's doing good.
The Wall Street fight, crowd of 1,100 people. Wow. It was quite the production. They had all these random, like not random people, but people that got accepted as being an extra, and they shot it in one day. And they had like the whole morning. So they first had like 2 days of practice to teach all these people how to like pretend fight. So that was 2 days of training. And then the day they were going to shoot it, they had 1,100 people that all had to get into these outfits. So first they had this whole line of like makeup and costumes, and then they fed them all breakfast, and then they brought them out onto set, and all of that was real. There was no CG people for that part. So
those parts look good too. The crowds look good.
Not really.
Not really. I'm
those
trying.
Parts were so stupid. The parts that ruined that was because Bane and Batman had a fucking conversation in the middle of this brawl. They just had enough time to stand there, stare at each other, and talk to each other.
Yeah.
Like it's just everything is ruined by how dumb some of the things are. It's ridiculous.
It's funny. There's certain. Oh crap! Who's the guy that made Black Mass and some of these other? He made a film too that we were going to go see once. So he's done these Netflix shows.
Black Mass.
No, Midnight Mass was the show.
Oh, yeah, the guy who did the Haunting of Hill House.
Hill House. He did the other one about the rich family. Anyway, he's done.
Yeah, go for it.
He's done a lot of series that we like. Mike Flanagan.
Yeah, there you go.
Right. And his stuff is really good, and yet one of the things I've noticed he does in like he has a lot of monologue, or a lot of like people are in the middle of like dramatic action or whatever, but they'll sit there and talk to each other for quite a while, and it works. It's fun. It's okay. I mean, you can do that. I mean, but yeah, it's just somehow here. I don't know quite how to describe it. We've tried to sort of like edge around this idea. It's like, well, it takes itself too seriously, or there's no humor. I don't understand. I know lots of other films that can sort of have this sort of multifaceted thing where something ludicrous is happening, but that's okay. People are like in the middle of a crowded room and they're having a fight and they're having a monologue. They're talking to each other. And it's okay.
It's because it makes sense within the context.
Right?
Like the ridiculous thing happens because you're kind of expecting it. In this movie, it's not so much the actions that are ridiculous. It's the fact that characters can teleport and no one has motivations and nothing is human.
So everything makes no sense. And so everything has no continuity. And so then everything nothing works. Like you can't give any to it. Be like, oh, we'll give you that because everything else is working fine. So they can sit here and have a talk to each other in a crowded room while they're fighting, because it makes sense that they're wanting that's talking is interesting and it makes sense or something, but there's like no leeway to give the film when it's just all nonsense, I guess. Right? Maybe that's
it is masquerading as one of the best movies ever. It is one of the biggest disasters we've watched on this podcast. I think.
Yeah, I think so. It's striking to me. That's what I try, like in terms of the whole package is so bad.
Yeah. Agreed. What else we got? The shot for real in the streets, real explosions in the streets, all the stuff you see blowing up. There was like timed explosions. all over the place. So much work went into that stuff. There was hydraulics flipping cars up all over the stuff.
Maybe seeing this in the theater could still, you go see it in IMAX, you're really seeing that physical stuff happening live, and maybe it's pretty cool, maybe. I don't remember. I think I saw this in the theater, but I don't have much memory of it.
I did too, and I haven't watched it since then. You know how I like to rewatch movies, John and TC. I haven't watched this movie since it was in theaters, and I'm never going to watch it again.
What did you think of it then? Do you remember? I don't remember. I mean, I have been ruined.
What did I think about the ends?
No, I've just been.
Back then.
I think I've just been ruined by our podcast now, where
I remember not caring by the end, and like being. I remember like I can usually remember movies pretty good if I'm into them and stuff, but like I remember being like, I think Batman flies away and kills himself with a nuke, but like I don't know why there's a nuke. I don't know what the fuck's going on in the story. Like I don't know what the hell anything else. Like I just have an image of Batman flying away with a nuke, and that was like the main memory, and Bane's voice.
Yeah,
my brother and I would make fun of Bane's voice quite a bit.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. Hey Sean, where'd that sandwich go? In my body.
Nice.
Nice.
It's a good memory.
It is good.
Yeah.
Hey, I get it. I know he did something different with that voice, which I like. I think that's better than if he was just like evil.
Shut up, John.
He did something fun that we can
something
make fun of.
Different.
It's like
hello, I'm a bad guy. Hello, just the belly voice from Seinfeld. Hello, I'm the belly voice from Seinfeld. That's what he did. He's like, here's a silly voice.
Just a little more gravelly, I guess. But yeah.
I'm Bane. How are you?
That's so close, actually.
That's fair when you make that comparison.
He did something different.
Bane. How are you?
You'd have done that right when he pulled up the hood. Hello.
Hello. La, la, la.
That's how dumb it is, John.
Yeah, okay, it's fair.
It's interesting. It's the original. It's the stomach voice from Seinfeld.
I guess so, but it's at least different for a bad guy voice, I guess. But yeah,
I mean, they tried something, but usually they try to keep it in the lane because you do stuff like that.
What's he gonna do after the Joker? I mean, Tom Hardy's like, I'm fucked. I'm just gonna get drunk and wing this one.
Yeah, he could have gone like super serious drama to outshine in a different way, or to go even more extreme.
Yeah.
And he chose the extreme way, and I don't know.
It's fine.
It's certainly memorable.
Yeah.
Not in a good way, but like
he has no. You never see his. I mean, he's only got half his face to work with too. That makes it kind of rough. Don't get expressions.
And he doesn't look good. He kind of looks like an ugly dude.
Yeah.
With the fat bald head he's got.
Yeah, he looks like as just like the look of him, he belongs more in a Mad Max movie, sort of there, and only as like an extra,
as the bad guy,
just a guy in the background who dies early on, just sort of thing.
What if there was a Mad Max adaptation? Not like an adaptation, but the movie adaptation where he played two brothers and one of them was Mad Max and the other one was a bad guy that looked like Bane from this movie.
Sure. Wait, he wasn't. Wasn't Tom Hardy in?
He was. That's what I'm saying.
I know.
He's
I
Mad
fucking
Max
forgot.
in that movie, but the bad guy is himself as Bane.
He was Mad Max in Furiosa, right? Yeah. No,
yeah.
Right. Shit. Okay. There we go.
No, he wasn't in Furiosa. He was in Fury Road.
Fury Road. He was Mad Max in Fury Road. There was a different guy who was Mad Max in Furiosa. I think it was him too, but it was just CG
Max. From like, he was in it for like a half a second, and I think it was his voice and some CG guy or something.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Talking about movies I can't remember,
but
Furiosa.
Liked a lot. I want to see Fury Road again. I haven't seen it in a while.
It's good.
I know.
All right, guys. Top 250.
No.
Top. One of the memorable worst films we've seen here, like in a very unique way. It's like interesting to think of how bad this is. Like, I mean,
there's no chance if this movie stood alone that it would be any consideration whatsoever.
I don't think there's
because of The Dark Knight.
I don't think there's much racism. So it's, I don't think there's like.
Is that what the bar is? Is that the lowest bar?
Well, I mean, like or terrible like political message. Or
I mean, it's all white guys except for all the guys in the hole who are all brown skinned. So I mean, that's not great.
Right. I don't know. Yeah. Oof.
Way to go, John. You just brought another negative point to this movie.
another point knocked off.
I was trying to say something positive, and it gets judoed against me.
Are there any? Is Morgan Freeman?
We got Morgan Freeman.
One black guy.
Yeah.
That's it?
That's basically it.
I don't know. Is that fine? Speaking of racism.
Speaking of, like, I don't know.
It's Hollywood for you, I guess. I mean, yeah. Anyway, none of us put it on there. John, bottom list for you, right? Bottom.
Probably.
100 movies.
I mean, he didn't even make it through the 10 minutes before
Probably
he was
down there.
Yeah.
I mean, I just can't.
Fuck this.
Yeah.
Fucking Bane. What is this? Bags in the head? This is so dumb.
Yes, yeah.
That's right.
All right, guys. So we're at a point in time where we have, I think, 3 movies left on the list, which is
What do
pretty
you mean
crazy.
you think? You know. Come on. What do you think? What do you think? You just think? You're not sure? Go look.
We were jumping around a bunch. I'm pretty sure it's Godfather 1, Godfather 2, and The Shawshank Redemption.
That's it. And what we got to watch Godfather 3. We got to throw that in there.
Yeah.
Got to complete the trilogy.
But I'm also thinking that that's too soon. And I think the Shawshank episode should come out in the 10-year anniversary, which is in August this year.
Okay,
right.
that's perfect.
That sounds good to
makes
me.
Sense.
So to get away with pushing it out for...
Got to find some
This
themes.
is not too far into the future. I got a bunch of themes, but I also have an in-theater movie.
What you got?
Oh, nice. What is it?
So the themes, let me just tell you what the themes are. So I've been making a list of movies I think should be in the top 250.
Sure.
And then we can go through those. And then once we have the website set where there's like, we have our lists on there and they move based on the movies we watch.
Shit. Yeah,
those could be
I gotta do
relevant.
that.
There's also, we could watch like all the best picture winners in history from the Oscars, all the Palme d'Or movies in history. And then also the best, like the highest grossing movie of any given year. We could also do that.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. Sounds
And then,
good.
of course, there's theater movies. And guys, there's a movie in theaters right now that has a 94% on Rotten Tomatoes. It was the highest grossing movie last weekend. It is a horror movie.
Uh-oh. What else is new?
It's called Obsession.
Okay.
94,
Are you in the mood?
94%? Kidding me.
And it was top of the box office last weekend.
All right. We're going to see Obsession.
We're doing it.
I guess, why not, man? A horror
Let's fucking
movie
do
that's
it.
doing well with the critics. That's always interesting. And 95% popcorn meter.
Oh, really? Audiences and critics like it?
All right. We're going.
95
good.
both.
Doing it live.
Holy crap.
Nice. Let's talk schedule offline. We'll figure out when we're watching, when we can record.
Yeah, sounds
Cool.
good.
Sweet. All right.
All right.
Good
See you
talking to
later,
you guys.
boys.
Talk to you next week.
See ya.